There's one. Nice one. Woo!
For the net there.
Just came off the wall. See that rock right there? That's the hazard. There's one. That's how you pick out new spots. Who wants to throw the grandma? There's one. Throw your bucktail, throw your bucktail, throw your bucktail. Long cast. Good, good, good.
How big is that one?
That one's right there at the mark. Keep going, keep going. She come in way late?
Yeah.
Oh, put your bait in the water, bait in the water. Do an 8, do an 8, do an 8, do an 8. I saw her tail. So one more thing, Angela, when you're doing your 8s, you want to change up your speed. So your speed's really consistent throughout your whole figure 8. Should be here. Slow. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. Because your whole 8 is the same speed, and that doesn't really get them charged up that much. So you want to be able to change the speed of that bait, because you want them to eat it in either corner. That's when they have the best side profile of it. If you go too slow in that straightaway, they'll just dip it back. Whereas if the bait goes up and it kind of hangs sideways, they're more apt to T-bone it, and you got more hooks there. That wind got cold. Oh! Oh, keep it there. Twitch it again. So there. Oh, she's on mine. Got her. Oh my God. Ready? Shh. That's a big one too. She missed yours. I was literally just holding my Suic back there, and I turn around and I see her tail kick. I'm like, oh my God, she's right there.
Jesus. Congrats.
Well, that's your... It's supposed to be yours, not mine.
I don't care. There's one in the net. That's all I care.
That's cool.
It's a nice fish.
It's a really nice fish. Well, she just completely missed your bait.
Yeah.
You might have been a little premature on your hook. Did you feel her?
No.
Alright, you're a little premature on your hook set. Because you set the hook, but you never felt her hit it. You ripped it right away from her. So I think she was gonna miss it regardless, but she like went to make the motion and you pulled. Because you didn't actually let her eat it. So like that one, I twitched it, I sat it there and she actually ate it. My rod started to load up before I pulled back into her. You know what I mean? Alright guys, I'm out here with Brock and Angela, and they're my customers today. We're trying to get them a fish, and this fish literally missed Brock's crankbait right next to the boat. I was looking for the fish there, and I looked back at my Suic that was behind the boat maybe 10 feet, and 20 seconds later I look back and I can see her tail behind it. I gave it a couple twitches and she absolutely crushed it. It's really unfortunate that she missed Brock's bait, but we've seen a ton of fish just on this plain shoreline. I always say stay away from shoreline, don't get caught up on shoreline. But there was a little pattern I saw with sand this morning that made me come check this shoreline out, and then we just started seeing fish after fish after fish. And a lot of it's wind driven too, because there's a lot of wind on the shoreline. So I'll show you guys the fish real quick, and then we're gonna get her back and hopefully get these two guys a fish. She is so thick and stout, it's incredible. It's such a big fish. Go ahead, 2 picks. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna get her back. Stand up here. How wide is she? How big is it? There she goes. Oh, whatever. That was like a 4-footer. 47. She took off good though.
Yeah.
So dumb. Oh God. She's still there, still there. Twitch it, twitch it. Go, go, go. Next turn, yep.
There
she goes. Got her? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Slow in the corner, slow in the corner. Fast. Slow. Fast. Slow. She nipped it. How big was that one? Oh God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, yeah, just lift. Yep, you got her. I am so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
I almost got the I almost got the rod ripped out of my hand.
I don't think that's the same one, do you, Brad?
That
one looks bigger.
This is right where we had up the 4-footer, but that's not a 4-footer.
I couldn't really tell how big because I kind
Mine
of
looks
tried
smaller
to
than
step
that.
so I couldn't shadow it.
I think.
You think so?
To me, it looked
I don't know,
about the
maybe.
same size.
I think it's the same fish.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's insane. Did you see it coming?
I was looking at you. I was messing around here, like I gave it a twitch every 10 seconds, and I just given it a twitch, still looking at you. I was asking how big it was. I was like, wow. I am so sorry.
It's another fish. Nothing to be
The
sorry
funny
about.
part is that you guys have had shots at both. Cleanup crew here in the back of the boat. Angela, you want to hop in this video with me quick? To kind of explain what happened. So, I got Brock and Angela here today where it's 2:30. I picked them up at 9. We're having a pretty awesome morning. It kind of started slow. We've seen 2 really nice fish on new spots. And I came to this stretch of shoreline that I've heard can be good at times, but I never fished it because I always say, don't fish shoreline, you're just wasting your time. I gave it a check just because I knew there was one good sand bay over here. We seen like a 50-incher. And then we kept going down the shoreline to the next sand cup, we saw another one. And then we saw another one, and another one, and another one. And it's just incredible. And this is even a different fish than what we saw the first time. We saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish on this stretch of shoreline. Then I went back up above it when we got a wind change. I checked in the 50-incher, she didn't move. And then I went back up further the shoreline where we hadn't fished yet. And that's where Brock had the one miss, and it ate mine. Then we came back to check on the 50, and there was a different fish on that point. So that would have been, that was 6 and then 7. And then we get down here, and it nips her bucktail in the 8. And then this is number 8. 8 fish on this shoreline. That's incredible. I don't even know how I'm keeping track of them. I'll show it to you quick, but they are biting, so I'm gonna get this fish back quick. And I want these guys to catch one. And I don't need to catch anymore. There's the fish. It's basically yours. She's eager to get back, and they're biting, so we're gonna let her go. Get another one. And you know what else? I forgot. My camera died in the bay that we had the 50-incher up in, and Brock had one T-bone the grandma, and she didn't get hooked. So we've had 3 bites in the last half hour, 40 minutes, and I'm really upset. The camera literally died on the cast that had happened. That's right, we're